Civilization is the end of mankind. You see, we think that civilization is in many ways such a godly thing, order and some sort of achievements and so on. The opportunity for learning and education and healthcare and, well, comforts of life. But it's also a time of killing on a scale undreamt of, really, in some ways, in wild nature. Except in as far as the elements wipe out vast numbers as we change seasons and so on. But as regards conscious action, we have nothing to learn from the wild creatures, for we kill on a scale stupendously. And even each other in times of war, but certainly to other life continuously. Do you know how many creatures die each day to feed the peoples of the world? It's horrific, utterly horrific. It's killing on a scale and deliberation that the world has no conception of, because of course this individual in the wild, they kill to eat. Basically. And we're able to kill so efficiently that if we make a mistake, a serious mistake, we may wipe out the whole of mankind. The 20th century gave us an insight into this with the stark reality of nuclear power that seemed to dwarf what we were able to do in the two world wars. But the 21st century is potentially, well, an unbelievable extreme of this. And not just with nuclear power, of course, but with other achievements that we've graduated to. In short, the probability that civilization is the end of mankind has never been more real than now. We've seen civilizations come and go. Roman Empire lasted, more than 500 years, I think. The Russian Empire of the Soviet Union, less than 100. The world empire, what we call globalization, one world. You could find it doesn't last 1 hour. Man's ability and achievements may outstretch his safety, but for the grace of God, our Heavenly Father. We look to you, Lord. Thank you In short, our technology makes global empire possible, feasible, perhaps inevitable. But our technology also gives us the potential of termination, certainly of our whole race, if not all life on the planet. And we do, in short, need some measure of compassion, godliness, to guard us against what otherwise is inevitable. A prophet is not there to predict the future. He is there to warn of dangers, that bad futures may be avoided. It can be avoided to the extent that each person is aware of the danger and knows in his heart that care and compassion for life may be the only true security against catastrophe. There may be other solutions. We just hope that when people try them, it's not self-defeating. Thank you, Heavenly Father.
It's as well to treat all prophecy in this way. One could say especially biblical prophecy, given the example of Jonah and Nineveh, the story there. I would apply it to the revelation at the end of our canon, our Bible. It's graphic and it's horrific. But it's prophecy. And whether validly understood or not, whatever it's predicting is avoidable by godliness. That's our trust and belief. Our God can do all things. So it's as well to remember that, isn't it? Not be too swept away by dire prophecy predictions people may make. The future, as predicted, is not necessarily going to happen, and our God is most able to achieve His perfect intentions, regardless of what we can do in the classroom, in the universe of uncertainty. That is our trust. That is our understanding. That is what we choose to believe. And to choose to believe otherwise is not a gain. Thank you, Heavenly Father.